Nice guy, you looking for those donkeys? Howdy y'all, I'm Danielle. Welcome back to my channel. I started this channel as a positive way to express my emotions in hopes of helping others who may be struggling with similar experiences. I'm driving on the dirt road and I'm sorry if it's super bouncy and you can't hear. It's beautiful out and I'm not gonna roll my windows up. Silently suffering within one's own mind can be torturous, and I hope nobody ever has to go through those dark places like I've been. If you've ever been in that place, just know you're not alone. You're in good company, and we're going to work through this together. Today, I want to dive into a very special topic to me, autism and the unique way us autistic folks express conversations, or trying to be involved in conversations. Yep, grab your favorite snack because we're gonna take our time on this one. I love it. It's so beautiful here. I hope you can see out the window and enjoy the wonderful Sonoran desert it's just beautiful here. All right, so let's get into this. You may be wondering, why do some of us on the spectrum, neurodivergence is a fancy term, struggle with understanding the proper time to start or stop a conversation? I mean, is there a manual somewhere that explains this stuff? I never was given one, and even if I had one, I grew up in the special ed room. I probably wouldn't understand the manual anyway. Let me give you a little context. I was diagnosed with autism at the ripe old age of 32. And since then, my number one struggle before, after, during, and probably always is gonna be recognizing social cues. As I age, I find that my ability to gauge when is the right time to chime in or when to shut the heck up is getting worse and worse, which you think would be better with the autism diagnosis. It's not. It's not any better. It just makes life easier to roll with and not take things so personally. Like picture this. You're chatting with someone and they're pouring their heart out about a rough day at work. I can totally relate so much that I unintentionally interrupt, and people are all shooting, they're enjoying the weather out here. I intentionally interrupt, and because my brain's like, they need to know, I feel their pain. In my head, I'm just being supportive, right? But in reality, it's more like, drum roll, I just took over the spotlight. Now, let's break this down even further. Why do we feel the need to cut in with our own stories? Is it because we're trying to, oh, that was a big bug in my eye. Is it because we feel the need to cut in with our own stories? Sorry, why is that? Is it because we're trying to be the center of attention? Nope, not for many of us. Trust me, that's definitely not the intention. And I'm sorry if that's how it ever, I know it always seems like that. No wonder I burned so many bridges back in the day. We interrupt because we want to show empathy, We say, I get you, but it comes out as, stop talking and let me tell my side of the story and life story that reminds me of this. Has that ever happened to you guys? I try to think of ways to express that connection, but it often backfires on me when interrupting somebody. And I don't mean to interrupt, that's not what I mean to do. Let me tell you a little story from my own life. Just last week, I was chatting with friends about a tough breakup, that they had. Without thinking, I finished their sentence like I have some kind of screenplay in my mind of their life. I ended up saying something completely different than what they were trying to express, and their face, y'all, was a combination of confusion and surprise. I gotta let this guy go by me. I'm driving slow, trying to enjoy the weather, and there's someone behind me. He needs to go in front of me. Because that's the polite thing to do when you're on back roads, just so you know. Honestly, recognizing the line between relating and being rude is tricky for many of us. I mean, in my hearts, we want to connect, but when you don't pick up on those small but extremely important social cues, you can end up making the end up making the conversation all about you. instead of supporting, I think that's it, yeah. Instead of supporting the person who really needs it. When I finish someone's sentence, my brain is like, yes, I'm supporting you, but I'm not. And that realization hits me harder than I'd like to admit. But learning from this is key. Hey, life is a learning process, right? There's no social cue for dummies. And if there is, I don't know where that's at either. There's no social cue for dummies. I wish there was a book that gave you step-by-step directions. Life would be a lot easier. It's all about trial and hilarious error. Recently, I've been trying to actually listen instead of another person coming, instead of plotting my comeback with words while someone is talking. And I just need to be quiet. Just need to shut up. Another car coming. I should just stop. Just let them all go by. But let's be real. It can be an uncomfortable experience for both individuals. When you finally do wait your turn, you might find everyone looking at you like, do you have something to say? No, just practicing patience over here. Thanks. And hey, I guess that could be good too. It's good to learn all sorts of things, right? Who knows? So that's my experience with recognizing, and that's my experience. Oh my goodness. So that's my experience with recognizing the appropriate time in conversations as a neurodivergent person. It's confusing, it's messy, and yeah, it's downright humiliating a lot of the time. I just wanted to share my journey to raise awareness and maybe get a few laughs along the way. Please help me in the fight to raise awareness surrounding mental health and celebrate personal milestones like sobriety and self-awareness for myself. We're on this journey together, and I love having y'all with me here. And I do read all of the comments. I'm trying to respond. I just don't know what to say. I'm getting better at it. If you enjoyed this video or found it relatable, please give it a thumbs up. Drop a comment down below with your own clever or awkward story. And don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, remember, be yourself and always try following the golden rule. Treat others the way you want to be treated, not the way you think they deserve to be treated. Danielle, Nazca, we are out. Bye.